Hey there, how's everybody doing? So off camera I was chopping down all of these apple trees over here and I decided to flatten out the ground and place a gravel pathway leading all the way up to the statue. I still don't know what I want to do with these flowers. I don't know what the layout of this whole garden is going to be because I made it final. This is going to be my garden that's going to be in front of my statue, so it's just going to look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And yeah, I off camera collected some desert sand because I still got a missing block over there on my statue. You never guess this, but yeah, this is desert sand. I was actually supposed to get default dry dirt, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the savannah for that. But before we do that, we have to go take a look at the storage warehouse that I spoke about yesterday, and I built the outline of my storage warehouse, which I still not sure if I wanted the year or not. I'm still thinking whether or not I should put it inside the castle or not, but I have collected a lot of bricks over here. I still don't think this is going to be enough for what we need, so I think for today's episode we're gonna head out to the ocean. Oh, and in case you haven't noticed, I installed the 3D fly swim mod, whatever you call it. So yeah, I can sneak almost like in Minecraft. Only problem is when you're holding shift and left click at the same time, the the animation doesn't really play, so it's gonna look a little bit weird in third person when you're mining, but nothing's really visually happening. Like I'm mining these blocks and it looks like I'm just standing there. So yeah, that's 3D fly swim. I installed Blender and I tried to tweak the sneaking animation so that I could at least just face the camera directly, but that's not gonna really work because I'm a complete noob at Blender. So I tried tweaking the rotation and I seem to rotate the head, but the changes never really save, so I don't know what's happening there. I'm gonna have to learn some Blender a little bit more. But yeah, we're gonna have to go out to the ocean, which is this way. It's going to take a little bit of a trip over there, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna skip the video or not, or I might just talk on the way there. So yeah, off camera I was also messing around with operating systems. Seeing as most of the Minetest community uses Linux instead of Windows, I really wanted to get back into the free and open source environment, but now with my new laptop, so the experience, I have to say, is very good. If you check my community post, I installed Minecraft yesterday and the frames are just ridiculous. It's like I get over 1000 max FPS and then I get like over 400 real-time frames, so it performs very well. The only issue is that I am slightly bottlenecked by my CPU. I've got an 11th gen i5, so it is decent, it does get the job done properly, but yeah, it's still quite slow. I mean, it's not my CPU's problem, it's just the game's problem. Java is very unoptimized, so when loading new chunks it tends to get a little bit micro stuttery, but that is to be expected because when I look at a bunch of tests with gaming PCs, Java Edition just always tends to have micro stutters, so it's whatever. It's not really the problem with your PC, it's really just the game itself. It's just how it's made. So yeah, welcome to the ocean. I don't think you guys seen this before. So yeah, this is the direction which I go and visit the ocean. You can see I already dug out some clay patches. So I don't know how many more stacks of clay we need, but we're gonna need a lot more still, because I plan for the storage warehouse to be several stories as well. So let's take a look-see over here and see if there's any more clay patches, which I'm sure there is. Let's just sleep through the night. There we go. I must say, ever since 5.6 released, the sleeping is a little bit buggy. As you can see, you float above the bed, and sometimes you will not be moving and you would be right clicking and you can still not sleep because the game still thinks you are moving. So yeah, enough of that. Let me know in the comment section if I'm being a little bit rambly. I talk about a lot of random things. But you know what? It fills up the awkward silences. I used to have this thing where I use background music to fill in all the awkward silences. So still get that sometimes, but you know what? It's fine. It's okay to have a little bit of quiet spaces. Oh, look at my shadow. Where do I look? Oh, the shadows look weird. I installed well, not installed, I just enabled medium shadows, so the shadows are a little bit smoother. When I played on my previous laptop, my shadows were very pixely, so it's kind of weird seeing smooth shadows again on Minetest. But yeah, I do have a decent laptop now. I'm using Linux, so my performance is very, very good. For some reason, weirdly enough, my integrated graphics performs way better than my RTX graphics. So I'm playing Minetest on my integrated graphics. So it's not my RTX graphics which I'm using right now, which is quite weird. But you know what? Even my integrated graphics card is decent. So yeah, don't have to worry about weird NVIDIA driver issues with playing Minetest. I must say, a few minutes before I started recording, my Minetest game, its heads-up display was very large for some reason when I was using Xorg. So I switched to Wayland and it fixed itself, but then I switched back to Xorg and the heads-up display is now small again. I don't know what. For some reason the heads-up display was just ginormous. So I don't know what was going on there. Okay, let's grab some fresh air. There we go. Let me just check the recording to make sure that this plop sound is not too loud. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, I checked the recording and it seems bearable. I can still hear what I'm saying. Yeah, there's a weird thing. I don't know what's happening, but when did they add this where you just stand in the water? Is it one of my mods that are doing this? Is it the 3D Fly Swim mod? I seem to be just standing on water. Wait, let's see how far I can go. Wait, here we go. This is as far as I'll get. I'm walking on water. Sort of, kind of. I'll say it's kind of convenient that I can just stand. Think of it as like auto swim. So yeah. I don't know what's happening there, but I won't complain. I actually kind of like it. Yeah, the plop sound for me is very loud. It's a little bit unbearable for me. But yeah, I'm anyway nearing the end of my clay collection, so I think let's head back. I did install the home position mod, so I can just teleport back to my base. But I haven't set my spawn yet, so as you can see the icons here are still grayed out, so can't quite do that yet. So yeah, I'll just collect this little clay blob over here and then I will walk back and then we'll set our spawn point. Alright. There we go. That seems good for now. I'll just leave that sand underwater. So let's head back home. Let's do this. There we go. Doesn't really work. Okay, let's head back home. And I would like to make some progress on that castle of mine because it's been stagnating for such a very long time. So yeah, let me know if you prefer shadows. It seems to, well, I can imagine it seems to appeal to new viewers who are in general just newer to Minetest. So people can see that this game has a lot to offer in terms of graphics as well. It's not amazing, it's not near Minecraft's shaders standard sort of thing. I'm excited for 5.7, which they're gonna release. What do you call it? It's gonna look more like the surfaces are like being reflected off by the sun, so it's not just plain light. So it's gonna look a lot better, and I hope for, dang, I think only like 5.8 or 5.9 are they going to add water reflections. I'm not sure. Maybe they're working on it. Okay, I'll meet you guys at the base, because this time I got nothing else to say. You know, as a YouTube creator, you start to notice things about your voice that normal people don't really notice. And I've noticed that in the recent couple episodes I've been developing this strange habit of going here I do it again. I don't know why. I've watched back some of my older videos and I noticed that I've developed this strange thing where I just have this strange chuckle. It sounds almost nervous. And I'm sort of still doing it even though I'm talking about it. And I'm really resisting the urge to do it. Like, it's really difficult not to do that strange chuckle. Yeah, I don't know what it is with that. I just recently started doing that. Let me know if it is slightly irritating, because it's genuinely starting to irritate me. Okay, so while those clay lumps are cooking up, I'm just going to dump all the sand here. Yeah, very unorganized, I know. Just chuck that in there. Chuck that in there. Oh, speaking of which, has my papyrus grown yet? I'm sure it must have. Let's check it out. What are those dogs doing there? What is that? Is that a fetus? What's that? Raw rat. Oh, looks like a fetus. Weird. Oh, I'm doing that chuckle thing again. Stop it, stop it. Let's see how the papyrus is doing. There's another rat. I hope those rats don't eat my crops or anything. It doesn't look like the papyrus has grown much. I think I must have harvested it recently. But yeah, I'll just place all of it here along the bank of my little pond. Yeah, I made this by hand. Yeah, we must do something around here. Put like a nice little pathway around. And then, I don't know what we're going to do with this. I think we'll just build the walls down, because at the moment it's hollow. So yeah. Dang. Harvesting this cotton is really tedious. There's a mod that allows you to break plants instantly with water apparently, but I cannot get it to work. Wrong thing. Don't want to sleep on the book. There, I do the chuckle thing again. I'm really self-conscious about that now. Can I sleep, please? Okay, whatever. I'll wait. I'll wait a few more minutes. But yeah, now I'm wondering, should I work on the castle or the warehouse, like I said yesterday? I think let's just get something up with the warehouse. So let's grab some blocks, all of these blocks, and we'll just grab the rest of those bricks out of the furnace. Monster, how you doing? Okay. I also noticed the funky thing with this mod where if you sneak and go towards an edge, then you unsneak, which is weird. But what I like about it is that it does shorten your hitbox, so you can do the same thing in Minecraft now in Minetest, where you can crawl or sneak under 1.5 blocks. So I guess that's cool. Man, it does shake the camera around quite a bit. Okay, I think I'm just not going to hold in sneak. Come on, pig, get out of the way. I'm building here. Yeah, I just really hope that this is the final spot of this warehouse, because mining all these brick blocks again is gonna be really tedious. I don't like the fact that I'm building in myself. I think I still have that option of building inside the player switched on. Come on, monster. Dang, I feel like these things are spawning very commonly now. I'm seeing them frequently. Yeah, that's the right word. Frequently. So yeah, I've been playing a little bit on the Your Land Survival server, and like what I've shown in the on the community tab. And I got full mithril armor. Oh yeah. Oh, I got crystal armor from a friend. But yeah, some of you may not know what mithril armor is, but it's okay, because this game is very customizable, so you can edit every aspect of a server you want. And I'm just going to say it's one of the strongest materials, so I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to talk too much more about the server though, but I have been enjoying it. I've been making some buddies, so it's all nice. Alright, it's up. Where is that? Let me just break that. There we go. Get back here, build up some of that. This episode is probably going to be one of my more boring videos. I can just feel it. I actually want to try out another video recorder. So instead of editing on my phone, I'm going to try and use something like Caden Live instead of Video Guru, which is an Android app. I mean, it gets the job done, but there's a couple essential things that I can't get working, like the transition in and out. It doesn't support like black fade in, fade out, so it's only blur. So yeah, I want to try and use another program. I want to try and bring my workflow over to Linux. So yeah, I've got this terrible habit of building boxes and then just poking a doorway inside of it. Yeah, I will admit I'm not the best builder. So yeah, there's that. Why are those acacia leaves just floating up in the sky? I don't understand. Let's grab these bricks, make some brick blocks. There we go. Craft it all up and starve to death. Man, food is really weird here. Where am I gonna put these dirt blocks? There's still some tree holes from the beginning of the series. Here's a few. Yeah, just fill these up. Yeah, there's another one. I'll just put you there. Okay. Oh, something we can do, which I haven't really gotten around to yet, is exploring the dungeons that I know of. Because I mentioned in the very first episode that there are dungeons here that we can explore. And I know there's one over there and one back there somewhere. So yeah, let's take a look at that. Let's do it at night. Make things interesting. So we get up this hill, and there should be a dungeon here. Let's get over here. Yeah, there's a dungeon. Now the loot might not be up to standard for like how far we've come in the world so far. So let's take a look-see. Let's take a poke around. Let's see what we can find. Man, I cannot believe I put this off for so long. I actually intended on exploring this in the first episode already. Yeah, there's no way in heck I'm gonna use a half-broken wooden sword. No thanks. I'll keep using my steel sword. Let's see what's down here. There's another chest. Let's see what's here. Yeah, I'll take the bucket and 2 ingots. Take the sticks, cause why not? And there's a lot of mod errors popping up. I noticed there's a new mod which clears up the world of any unknown blocks. So I might give that a spin sometime. So yeah, let's head back, and there on the other side of the castle there's another dungeon. Now I can't remember if I buried it or not. I could just have a false memory of a dungeon being there. But yeah, we'll take a look. Okay, so let's walk up here. And I should find a dungeon over here. I think I might have buried it. I think it... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Here we go. Let's see what's down here. Can you believe it? I've never... Like, I know I've saved this for exploring with you guys, but like even off camera I've never even seen this by myself. I just never gotten around to exploring this. Let's see, maybe we find another chest. There we go. Oh, 2 more buckets, that's good. Nah, I'll take the dirt though. Can never have enough dirt. Why my frame's getting all slightly weird. I just throw this egg. I got the big tendency to throw eggs. Okay, maybe we find another chest. Yeah, the frames are looking a bit funky. I don't know what's happening. Let me just lower my render distance a bit. There we go. It hasn't really improved much. Yeah, I'm using Linux for the first time in a long time, so I don't know if my battery has reached like absolute capacity and now the laptop's just using my battery. So it could be that. Okay, enough of that, let's make some progress. I want to get this whole box in by the end of this episode. So at least we have something else to work on other than the castle. My frame seemed to have returned back to normal, kind of. I don't know what was happening there in the dungeon. Usually when you are underground the frames are better. So I don't know what was happening there. But it's whatever. I mean, I am playing with smooth dynamic shadows, so it's probably the reason why. I don't know if it's just a lot of the torches in the dungeon which is causing lag. I don't know. I'm no genius with figuring out problems to game lag like that. But yeah, let's get this up and built. We'll just build the basic box and then I'll see what I'll do to make it more interesting. But I think I know for sure that we will not be using any wood with this build. Strictly gonna be non-flammable blocks. Because I mean, the big storage warehouse, it's just bricks and zinc roof kind of thing. No wood involved. I want to try and build medieval houses inside of that castle. I almost think that all that we built up in the inside there might change up. I think my approach to building there is not good. I think I should try and force myself in a Minecraft mindset and just gather up a bunch of logs, and just try and build a medieval house, but in Minetest. Because I am okay with building. I'm not terrible, like I say, really. I do struggle to come up with ideas initially, but once I do have a good idea, then it's just smooth sailing from there. So I can make this bigger, definitely. Okay, just a few more layers, and then we can actually start with the roof pitch. We'll place in the triangles and then build up the roof. I don't know which block we're going to use for the roof. I think probably some whitish material. I could grab some silver sand and use that so it looks almost like zinc roofing. So yeah, I think that'll look quite nice. This episode is going to be a lot more boring than my previous episode. I can just smell it. My episodes tend to differ quite a bit from each other each time, because I'm still in the experimental stages of my channel. I'm still in the experimental stages. Even after friggin' 500 subscribers, I'm still trying to find my video style. I think I've got my personality nailed down, so got that going for me. There's seriously no more bricks? Really? Did I just use it all up? Just like that? Give me some food, man. I'm getting quite sick and tired of eating berries, so we'll collect up some of these berries and I think I'll just shift over to my cooked meat. Seriously, I don't... eating those berries, it's like poor man's food. It's almost like sweet berries in Minecraft. But yeah, seriously, did I use all my bricks? Seriously, is there not any more bricks? What does this look like? What happens if we place this next to that? Nah, that doesn't look very good. Oh, I apologize. I just watched my video clips back. I seem to be talking a little bit quiet. I don't know why that's happening now. So now that I've cut out my nervous chuckling, I'm sort of replacing it with speaking too quietly. I had to boost up my microphone's volume just so I can hear my recordings properly. I don't want to make one of those videos where you struggle to hear the person's voice. But yeah, it looks like we're definitely gonna have to get some more clay. Dang it. I was hoping that that would be enough, but clearly not. There's another mod. Sorry if I'm talking about mods so much, but there's a mod which allows you to insta-break grass just like on Minecraft, but the problem is it doesn't work on cotton. So I might install that mod and then just add this cotton to the Lua file, I'm assuming, so I can dig up all these crops properly, and also make sure I cover the crops or farming redo mod, so those crops also insta break, because I quite like it. Oh no, there's a problem with that mod though. If you install that mod which insta breaks grass, then for some weird reason you can't craft dyes, which is quite strange. So I guess I'm not going to be using that mod because I'm still a noob with mods, so I don't think I'm going to be quite clever enough to figure that out. So yeah, I'll just dig this off camera, replant, and then I'll meet you in the end. Alright, now that that's replanted, now we can go put this away in our messy chests. What happened here? Wolves. Why you do that? Okay, yeah, we put away this wool, and yeah, let's just do it there. Where is there a place where I can store this meat? Just put it there. Oh, we can actually smelt this up. Just put that in there. There we go. Now that should smelt up. We could put this dirt away. And then I guess what we could do is we could sleep quickly. I was actually thinking between clips. This factory is going to be a modern build, but this castle is going to be a smaller, more medieval type of build. So I was thinking, because I mentioned in one of the first episodes that I want to build a town over there in the open area, I could make this place where the storage warehouse is the outskirts. So usually your industrial zones are in the outskirts of a town or city, so the smoke and the noise and all that doesn't bother the residents in a residential area. So yeah, I think we can almost start building the roadways, the main roadways of this town. And it would also introduce a little bit of lore into the world. Not crazy lore, it's just the civilization started building over here, and then they started farming, gradually building up their civilization, and then eventually they had the technology and resources to build the town. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to be focusing on, lore wise. It's not much, but it's something. We can build up the lore as we go. It's our world, we can do what we like. So yeah, the only question now is, out of what am I gonna make the roads? Because there are a few the black blocks in the game, so let's quickly open up a creative world. We'll enable the C blocks mod just to get that. Just gonna add the essential mods. Just nothing else. I should try this timber frame. See what we can do. We can use this for the castle. It seems to be it. Yeah. Okay. Let's create a new world and let's check out some black blocks. Okay. / grant me all. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. So we got blackstone bricks, which is already a no-go. Let's see what catches our eye. Coal block, no ways. Cobblestone, I'll grab that. Let's see what else is black and common to obtain. I want to play around with these blocks. That'll be very interesting for our medieval builds. Let's see what else there is. I am not seeing much so far. Okay, there's the bricks. Why did I think that there's a cobblestone variant as well? Yeah, no, I'm not seeing a lot of options in terms of black blocks. I could install the basic colored blocks mod so I can at least have that, because but then on the other hand, cobblestone is more of a realistic road color, at least where I am, because the sun often bakes the road and then it just becomes this light grey sort of color. But then again, I'm also sick of using cobblestone for everything, so yeah, I don't know. Definitely not gonna use wool, because it's gonna sound weird when I walk on top of a woolly road. So, I mean, we could try out the black bricks, but then again, I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not. Let's see what white blocks there are. White stone brick. Let's check that out. I think it's all right. It's fine. It's gonna take some grinding to get black dye, but I think it's okay. Yeah. I think I want to make this road 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks wide for the main roads. And yeah, just stretch out along that way. It's gonna be very dark. I mean, it's gonna add some color to the world. So yeah, let's see quickly. I've found a mod over here. Let's just type in concrete, colored blocks. Colored concrete in 16 different colors. Yeah, I mean, could add that. Let's try this out quickly with you guys on camera, so you can sort of see my workflow here. Okay, so now we got extra blocks. Yeah, this looks very nice. Just grab all the colors. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, let's test out all these blocks. Might tweak some of the colors, but so far it's looking quite good. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is very good. Let's grab some more of these. Excuse the clicking noises. Yeah. Red looks good, pink looks good, orange, magenta-ish. What is that? Wrong button. Yeah, magenta, yellow. Yeah, that looks good. It's a nice yellow. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the blocks just like this. So I guess we can take this color and this color, or that color. Let's see which one looks the best. So 3. That's a little bit too grey there. I think this will do just fine. So this grey block is not too dark and it's not too light. It's just right. Yeah, that looks very nice. It's a little bit on the plain side, but I mean, it's cute and colorful. So I guess we'll use this. It's a pretty basic mod. I remember myself making a mod exactly like this, so the coding shouldn't be too complicated. So you shouldn't have any future problems with this mod. But yeah, I think it's looking very nice. So we'll definitely be using that. But then also I want to check out the sidewalk blocks. There should be like a slab that I can use. No, definitely not steel blocks. That's gonna be very expensive. Where? No. What's this? Tin block slab. What is? How different does this look from each other? That's interesting. But it's way too expensive. There's no way I'm gonna use that. We could use the white stone brick slab. Let's see what this looks like. This is gonna be a lot more of a grind to obtain, so I don't know. I mean, that looks okay. We'll change it up along as we go. But yeah, I think this should look okay. So yeah, let's get back to the world. And yeah, now we're in the real thing, real deal. Yeah, no, I'm not really sure I could make one of those style roads where it's like reddish bricks, like not this, like that desert cobble, or I can also just use that. I'm not really sure though, but yeah. So I think we're gonna have to leave it here for today, guys, before the video gets a little bit too long. So yeah, next episode we'll keep carrying on with the storage warehouse. I promise by next episode I'll have enough bricks to complete the whole thing. It's just not looking as far as I would like it to be. Still underdeveloped. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Get crafting, get building, and I'll see you guys later.